makeup. Also, I'm gonna die. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna die. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Evelyn, and if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I am 15 years old and I love to do makeup, which ranges from regular glam to weird makeup that most people don't like, or SFX makeup. So if you like my video, please comment, like, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And if you want to learn how to create this flushed look with crazy eyeliner, continue to watch the video. So I already did my brows and my eyes off camera because it's a bit easier for me just to do that. And I already primed my face using the Wet n Wild Coverall primer. And now I'm just gonna take my Coty Airspun powder and I'm gonna use that to set my primer as such. And so now getting on to one of the first steps of this look, besides, you know, your brows, everything I did off camera, is going to be your eyeliner. So you can just do your eyeliner however, and I like to start mine off with a tiny little line, like that. And because I have hooded eyes, as you can tell, I like to leave my eye neutral and then draw a little line where it likes to hang. It's just a little tip for anyone who has hooded eyes. I'm just gonna connect them. And what I like to do, since I cannot really do them in so much, I'd like to draw my wings out. So now that I have that, I'm gonna draw a little line there and draw it out. And now that we have the wing, we're gonna draw that down. I say draw that down a lot, but it's okay. And I'm sorry for anyone who gets bothered by me having my mirror up here. I wear glasses, so I have to have something close to my face to see. Even though I have trouble seeing far away, but it's just easier for me to do it like this. If you're like me and you're bad at eyeliner, a tip I like to do a lot because I'm lazy and I can't ever get them right is I'll take a makeup wipe and I'll fix up wherever I messed up at, in my opinion. Like that. Now that you have your, let me put that away because I don't need it. But now that you have your somewhat even, in the best of your ability, eyeliner, we're just gonna do your concealer or foundation. I currently do not wear foundation because of summer and I just got really tan out of nowhere because I was just on vacation at Myrtle Beach. So I haven't used this in a while because I don't wear foundation. I haven't worn foundation since summer started because I do like to do cake face, so just having the entire layer of foundation and then caking on concealer and everything on that, I just took that one step out. So I'm gonna squirt my Revlon Color Stay makeup, yeah, it's makeup, and it's in the shade 250 and Fresh Beige, for anybody that's wondering. So I'm just gonna take my poor little broken Wet n Wild foundation brush, well, put that right under my eyes. Did not know what that was called for a second, but is anybody surprised? Just like that. I'm going to take my dampened beauty sponge and I'm going to go and blend that out. Like that. So I'm just going to do another pump on the back of my hand. Very tiny. We don't need too much, to be honest. And I'm just going to can't do it. Now that I have the first little thing of concealer on, I'm going to take 20 Sand, which is normally my first concealer shade, which was replaced with my regular foundation, is going to be, I'm going to use to help highlight a little bit more. I look like a madman, but it's okay. Eso sí que es. Before I set it, I'm going to take my Mario Badescu. I don't know. I listen to other people say it, and I'm like, yeah, I say it like that. And then I try to say it, and I'm like, this right here. But I'm just gonna spray that all over my face to let stuff work together a little bit more, and then I'm gonna give it a second and then set it with powder. And so now that that is all dried, I'm going to first take my Provision Pro Contour Palette. First of all, she's well loved, so I can take this tiny little powder puff. I'm gonna generously rub her around in there. I'm going to go ahead and set under. Like, I have these really deep lines there, so that's what it is. On my cupid's bow, my chin, and then I'm taking the side of this and I'm going to pinch it a little. I'm going to do the bridge of my nose, like that. I'm going to fold it, do the tip of my nose right there, and I'm just going to do in between my eyebrows and on my forehead. Like that. And if you want to be a little bit extra, you can point it. We're gonna let that bake for a little bit, so now that you have let it bake a little bit, we're gonna take a brush. I'm gonna use this little blush brush, and I'm gonna use it and like so. And so I'm going to take, not that one, that's a blush brush, and I'm going to take, it's still a blush brush, so I'm not going to take the giant powder blush, I'm going to take the tiny blush brush, and I'm going to take these two. I'm going to take this little bronzer shade and then this neutral gray tone shade from the Provision Pro Contour Palette, knock off the extra, and I'm just going to quickly come in here and contour in my cheekbones before I do all the blush. And I'm going to take this tiny little dome brush. It says it's a pointed concealer brush. And I'm going to take this little gray tone shade and I'm going to come up the sides of my nose real quick so it's not lost in the blush. So it's like the main problem. Like, the trickiest part about this look is not having everything lost in blush. You still want to have stuff pointing out. You don't have to, but I kind of do. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to like that. And if you're like me and you're afraid of it standing out too much, I again come in with the pointed powder puff and I take the second shade of the Profusion contour palette and I go up the side like that. I'm gonna come down the center of my nose again, just so you can see where I want the contour to be and I don't want the contour to be. Do I have a brush? I have a lot of brushes, but do I have the brush I need? Can I use this one? So I'm going to take this Real Techniques smudge brush, which is perfect for what I need. I'm gonna come where's that Ipsy brush I got one? Oh, I just stuck my finger in Vaseline. Ugh. Ugh. My day has turned very worse from sticking my finger in that. Yeah, well, I didn't take her out. That's why I couldn't find her. So I'm going to take this Luxie 514 blush brush. I'm finally using a brush for its appropriate use. And I'm going to take this Milani powder blush in Coral Cove. It's number 5, if that helps you. And I'm just going to literally swirl it. I always hate using Milani products because they look so beautiful when you get them. And then, like, after a while, it's just kind of a blob. I'm going to start very subtle. Oh my god. There's my cat. No! So we're back. Back to our regularly scheduled time. And we're just gonna... So, I'm knocking a little bit of that off. And I'm just gonna... And it's honestly, like, some people might just... I'm gonna put my bed, you want me to pet him, so I pet him. But, as I was saying, you might get a little bit on here and you're like, you know what, that's enough for me. And that's where you can stop at this point. You might do a light layer and you're like, you know what, that's enough for me. And you can go ahead and you can just go ahead and watch the rest of this video if you're doing it with me. But, again, you don't have to do it exactly how I do it. That's the beautiful thing about makeup. You can choose your limitations and how far you want to go, or you can just go, well, I want to do it like her because I like it how that looks, and then you do it like that. So, and I'm doing a lot of blush because, I don't know, I grew up, like, not liking blush because I was one of those, I grew up with a bunch of guy cousins, and I was like, makeup's gross. And then, here I am now. But, yeah, I hated pink and all the, like, girly things for the longest time. So, you just gotta learn what makes you comfortable, what makes you happy. And all honestly. So I'm gonna switch from the Milani Coral Cove to the Bon Jovi palettes Don't You Want Me blush. It's this nice little blush. They're very similar, it's just that this one's more pink and this one has more cool tone. And I like to mix them together so you get I guess more natural. And this one kind of has a little shimmer in it, so I feel like a little fairy when I put it on. Forgot to contour my chin, but that's fine. I'll do it later. Work slowly until you find your breaking point. And you're like, you know, that's a little too much. And if you get to that point, you could take, like not the Coty Airspun, don't do that, that's a lot of flashback. But like, you can take any of these colors, I wouldn't use that one actually. You can take whatever highlighting shade powder you use, and you can use that to like tone it down a little bit. That's what I do. If I'm like, because there are some points I'm like, that's a little too much, that's a little too much for me. And it's okay. No one's gonna, if anyone judges you for your makeup, it's not their makeup, so like, why you care? It's yours. If you like it, great, work it, honey. So that's like one thing. I'm like, there's trends and people are like, why do people wear this kind of makeup? And I'm like, cause they like it. Like, let them live, mate. Hop off your makeup high horse. Take your powder puff. And these are pretty easy to wash, to be honest. You can either throw it in the washer. I've done that a couple of times. Or you can just take, like, whatever you use to clean your brushes with. You can clean it with that, and that works pretty well as well. So, again, like your brushes, you can help knock that off, because you don't want it bright pink, but you can just kind of pat that on over it. And it's not going to accept it as well as you want it to at first, but you gotta build it, to be honest. So, we're at the point where it's not wanting to build anymore, so I'm going to spray those Mario Badescu stuff on, and I'm going to help melt that in, and we're going to see if I can pack any more. If not, it's what it is. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess up my hair first of all. Can't wait till I get another haircut. It's off per topic though, but I'm gonna let this set on my nose a little bit. I'll come back. I'm gonna set it once again with either Mario Badescu or my Master Fix Studio by Face Studio from Maybelline. I actually do enjoy this one. The two drugstore ones I love is going to be this setting sprays, by the way. It's going to be this Maybelline Master Fix or the hard candy one. And I know they have a couple different ones. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but I do love Hard Candy as a brand. I love their liquid lipsticks. They're actually really good. So I'm going to let this bake a little bit, and then we're going to come back. We're going to do the clown part of this makeup. We're going to do the highlight, my lipstick, which is basically going to be nude. And that's going to be it. So I got the situation assessed. Anyway, when I was doing my little singing break, I contoured my chin or down the line because we ain't all perfect. But I did kind of go back in with it a little bit and sharpened up on my contour underneath the blush a little, and I'm kind of going back in right now and help blend in the edges because I looked in the mirror and not blended. So now I'm going to take the Maybelline Master Fix Gonna Spray It. The next stage of the eyeliner. So I'm gonna take, I forgot to tell you what eyeliner I was using earlier. Anyway, I'm using the e.l.f. liquid liner. And so this part you can mess up very easily. So I'm a bit spooked. So I'm gonna do
right below, in the middle. And because I have that line there, I can't do it near that line or it's gonna transfer and it's gonna get messy. So, like that.
Trying to get them as circular as I can. It's a bit hard. So I like to wipe it off. There's something biting my hand. Thank you. So I'm gonna come right below the inner corner, right here.
Immediately come over to the other side. Like that.
And I'm gonna come right to the edge of my wing.
And I'm gonna do another dot right there. And so it's the
Tiny ones and then big one in the middle, pretty much. So I'm going to take this fan brush from Eco Tools, my life's in recently. And I'm going to take this Milani. It's one of their Bella Champagnes, and this is Bella Champagne number 16. And I'm going to take this fan brush very lightly. I say lightly. I'm going to take this very tiny Real Techniques. And this is, what do you call it? It's a precision smudge brush, but I'm just going to use it to place the beginning of this, which is going to be so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to leave it be for a second, because I'm going to continue to do the eyeliner. Lightly draw a tiny dot there underneath it, and kind of do a small gradient. So I'm going to do 4 dots on this side, and then a couple. I'm going to do 4. Look at it on my finger. I'm going to do 3 on this side, I think. I'll see how it looks. I'm going to do 3 on this side, and then I'm going to do 3 on this side, and I'm going to see how I like it. Like that. And on this side, I'm going to do the 4th dot. So we're going to let that sit. And this is not really too, like, much clown-wise. It's more just dots. Here's where the main highlighter is going to come in, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in shade Precious Petals. I love this because it's a nice rose gold color, to be honest. Highlight. So we're going back in with that Real Techniques small smudge brush, and we're gonna down the center of the nose. Like that. I'm gonna come and draw up these 2 little ridges on my lips. Okay. Switch to my brow bone. And I'm gonna, after I set it, I'm gonna go back in with another round of highlight. It's just layers. Remember, donkey. Ogres have layers. Bam. So the thing, like, if you mess up, like, don't fret over it. Just if you can get them to match. I am with the X a little bit more, so we're gonna do that on the side. Get my stabling. Do my top I bought some lashes. If y'all don't know, I love bottom lashes, so it's a good day. Don't know if I'm gonna use them. I got Ardell Wispies in 600 black. Yeah, some mood. It's really hot in here out of sudden, so I'm gonna. Oh, beautiful. The second eye really quickly, because so I'm taking the bent it a little, taking this, gonna I'm just gonna let that dry a little. Get some mood. I'm just gonna curl them together. I'm gonna take these Wet and that's not Wet and Wild, it's CoverGirl, I believe. Yeah, it's CoverGirl Flamed Out. With my luck, my camera died mid-recording, so that was fun. All I basically did was I changed the X up a little. It's nothing really drastic, and I got the other eyelash on. So, and I used a lip scrub. Nothing wild, to be honest. So, nothing you're missing out on. Taking this L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Scalp Mascara, just the one like this, and I'm gonna like so. And for this look, you really don't have to do anything wild. You could take chapstick. That's what I would wear with this, to be honest, because it's where you're like, I use Blistex a lot. That's the end of this look. I hope you enjoyed. Very simple. It's just basically a flushed look with crazy liner. It's all about it. Looks cute. So, till next time.